going to work on Kibon 2 today. Kibon 2 has 2 stances. Kibon 2 is very similar to Kibon 1. So if you know your Kibon 1 really well, you'll do well on Kibon 2. It's a little trickier though. So the first stance we have is a Kima stance. So everybody knows what a Kima stance is. Your feet face forward, your knees are bent, your body is up. None of this either. Don't be a sumo wrestler. We are doing Kima stances like karate people. Okay, the first move is a Kima stance, and you're blocking someone punching from that side of you. And the way this block works is you're going to fold, and you're going to do an outward block. Now, we've done outward blocks before, and we do a lot of them to the front, like this. So your bottom hand is the one that does the blocking. It comes around like this and blocks your face. You're blocking with this part of your arm, someone who's punching you in the face. While that happens, your other hand comes down and goes to ready position. So this should feel a little familiar. So these kind of blocks. However, the person is over there, so I have to block him that way. So I fold just the same, but I block farther. So instead of blocking here and someone punching me here, I'm going to block someone punching me there. So if you were looking at it from the side, it would look like this. You see how I blocked past my head if somebody was punching me sideways? Now, of course, we have to do that with the step. So we will start in UB and we will look, fold, step out, and block. So we got close to them, right? We do the same thing we did in Kibon 1. Step forward into a forward stance and punch. Very nice. So those are your 2 stances. You only have 1 new stance. It's the Kima stance. And you already have used it. So this is awesome. You know this form is going to be something you can do. All right, so you and me, look, fold, block, step, punch. Awesome. Now, we know what we're doing. We've done Kibon 1. We're going to look over our right shoulder. We're going to fold. Now, the tricky thing is, in Kibon 1, you would fold with the right hand on top because you do a downward block. This time, the left hand is on top because you're going to block with your right hand. Step to a Kima stance, block. Nice. And then we step and punch. Good. All right, go on. All right, Kate's going to do this a couple times for us so you guys can do it along with him. It's tricky to get the 2 stances, the targets, and have strong moves. All right, UB, look, step and block. Nice. Now check yourself. Make sure you're in a Kima stance. Make sure your feet are facing forward. Make sure you have an awesome ready hand. Step and punch. You should have a really good forward stance. Awesome. Make sure you have a ready hand. Make sure your targets are good. All right, now we're going to look before we do anything else. Look. There's a bad guy over here. Oh my goodness, what do? We're going to fold for a block and step out and block. Very nice. He blocked from my punch. Okay, step and punch. Nice. All right, think about it. Look at your stance. Make sure it's your awesome Kibon 1 stance. It should be similar. All right, go on. Should be feeling a little bit good now. You guys can do this. Let's do it one more time. UB, look and block. Step and punch. Look and block. Step and punch. Nice. Come on. I hope you can keep up with that. That's awesome if you can. If you can't, don't do a sloppy mess. Just do it your speed and do it well. Don't practice poorly. All right, let's do it again. UB. Step and, first we look. Look, step and block. Step and punch. Nice. Look. Step and block. Step and punch. Okay, go on. Remember, which hand do you block with? Whichever hand you're blocking with is the one on bottom. Make sure you do that. It's tricky because Kibon 1, you always switch. So this one, it's backwards. That's kind of a tricky part when you're first learning this. All right, one more time just to there. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you do it at your speed and then freeze. UB, you may begin. Very good. All right, from here, we're going to do the center line. So I want you to practice the center line first, and then we will stick it in the form. So the center line, I want you to start in a nice forward stance. Fix your forward stance. Make sure your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. Your front leg that's bent is your left leg. You're going to have set up like a downward block, just like in Kibon 1. All right, now from here, you are going to do a kick, punch, center line. So we're going to do front thrust kicks. So Kate's going to demonstrate the center line for me. Front thrust, punch. Keep going. Front thrust, punch. Front thrust, punch. Now, how many front thrusts do you think we do? It's just like Kibon 1. We do 3 punches in Kibon 1. This time we're going to do 3 front thrusts with a punch in Kibon 2. All right, very nice. Are your feet okay if you take your socks off?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to have Kade take his socks off. We've been working outside, so we had him covered up, but we want to see those front thrust kicks so you guys can see how it's done well. All right, so do that same center line for me again. So start in the downward block. Okay, you may begin. Very, very good. Okay, we are going to add that into your form now. So get to the punch. Now, you notice that I had you start with a downward block. That is the next move. So you're going to step with your left foot and do a downward block. Nice. Did you see how Kade snapped his head to look? I would like you to do that as well. Go ahead and get back to that other move. Now watch. So you just punched. Snap your head, downward block. Nice. All right, finish the center line. There's a front thrust kick, punch. Front thrust kick, punch, front thrust kick, ah! Very nice. Okay, that is the end of the first section of Kibon 2. Let's go ahead and add it all together. You may begin. Very nice. Go ahead and freeze. Now you know Kibon 1, so you probably can imagine what's coming next. This is just like Kibon 1. He's going to look to his right at the bad guy, then he's going to fold and do the outward block. But remember, the outward block, you fold with the other hand on the bottom. So he's going to fold backwards from what you might have remembered from Kibon 1. So he's going to look, fold, and do the outward block. Nice. All right, step and punch, look, outward block, step and punch. Okay, just like we did in Kibon 1, he's just now facing the back wall instead of the front wall. So he's going to do the center line. So he's going to snap his head and look, downward block, and kick, punch 3 times. 1, 2, and 3 with a kiai.
Hi.
Nice. Okay, just like Kibon 1. Get to where he's at. Think about it. You have to fold with the other hand on the bottom. So you're going to be blocking with your left hand. So your left hand should be on the bottom of this fold. All right, look to the right. Now, turn all the way around. Block. Very nice. Step and punch. And other direction. Look. Block. And step and punch. Go on. All right, you guys are amazing. You've seen the entire form. Well done. You'll notice that it's very similar to Kibon 1, but it's a little bit harder to do. We have some tricky moves with that outward block. It's tricky partly because you've got a new stance, and partly because you're changing what's on the bottom, and you also have those front thrust kicks down the center line. Okay, we're going to look a little at the center line one more time, and then we'll add it all. We'll do it again as a whole. Okay, for the center line, go ahead and get in that downward block. Now look at his stance. Can you see how he has a really good forward stance for this center line? The tricky part in Kibon 2 is when he throws that front thrust kick, there's a tendency that some people have to step right in the middle. Throw it and step correctly. Watch how he steps in the middle and then sets his body weight down. So your body weight will go to the center as you throw that kick, but then you have to redistribute to make a good solid stance. All right, next one. Watch how he steps and sets down correctly. That's what you want to be thinking of when you do the center line. The last one, please. Nice. Can you see how every time he just readjusts where his weight is? I need you to be thinking of that as you're doing the center line. It's very important for your technique purposes and also for the quality of your moves as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the whole form, sir. All right. I'm going to have you right there. Perfect. Ready? You may begin. All right, he's doing it at a really good teaching speed. I would like you to try and concentrate on doing it at that speed. If you can do it really good at that speed and you can do great technique, you are doing well. Let's have you do it again one more time with Kade and try and concentrate on your technique. That means I want you to have good stances, good targets, and give it a little bit of power. Be awesome. Come on. Right, nice job, guys. You're amazing. Practice your Kibon too, and we will see you next week.